All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome everyone here to the state of Synth. My name is Dennis G.
And I'm Neon Fawkes.
Neon Fawkes, how are you doing this fine feathered evening, my friend?
Feathered evening, I'm doing great. You know what? I took today off from work. I've got tomorrow off from work.
Nice.
So yeah, spent a lot of time on a couch, and then I'm all raring to go with this interview with Nina tonight.
Yes, I am fired up.
Queen of Synthwave.
Yes, I'm very excited about that. I can't wait to talk to her. But yeah, how did you spend your day off? You're just chilling out, and I know you watched like hours and backlogs of like what show this time? Magnum PI?
Today I was binging through Stargate SG-1.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the original one. I never really caught the actual TV series, but it was pretty rad.
If you like your Star Treks and your Babylon 5s, you'd love Stargate SG-1. It went on for 11 years.
Oh my god.
And then they had a spin-off one, Stargate Atlantis, which has like 5 years.
Nice.
And then Stargate Universe, 1 year.
They're walking through, it's like a gate. It's like a Stargate, right?
Yep, takes them to different planets.
Nice, and it's got like MacGyver in it, and
you got it. It's got MacGyver.
Is he like, like programming things with like chewing gum and like soldering irons?
He plays the dumb one in this.
Does he? Nice. I don't know if I want to see a dumb MacGyver.
I don't know. He's pretty funny.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll check it out. I'm very excited because apparently the Disney people, apparently it's big news, they have a walking, talking Groot that they're going to be introducing into Epcot. I'm very excited about that because, that's kind of like my nickname.
Oh, wait, so what, they kind of hired you and you're just going to walk around and talk?
I'm going to get in a little suit and I'm going to walk around Disney and it's going to be great.
Dressed up as Dennis Gruder.
Dressed up as myself, and I'm going to scare all the kids. That's what usually happens. But now it's cool. And of course, the Twitterverse is getting all in an uproar because, oh my god, they have animatronics at Disney World. Holy shit. I'm like, have you been sleeping for the past 30 years?
I've never done a Disney thing.
Oh my god, we got to go to Disney World. Me and Jules, just me and Jules going to Disney World. That'll be fantastic. It'll be great. I'm going to put the Mickey ears on you. Anyway.
Is there a Synthwave Disney World?
There could be. Yes, maybe.
Well, there should be.
This could be our Synthwave Disney World right here. Synthy World?
Synthy World.
I don't know what's going on. Top story of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Live tours are officially official. Yes. Yesterday, one of the largest synthwave acts, you might have heard of them, The Midnights. They made a huge tour announcement that will eventually span several continents. This thing is huge. All over North America, all over, Germany? Europe?
Yep. That place, Europe.
The place over there, and the US, and no Canada, I guess, yet for you.
No, nothing.
That's because you got to get that vax, Jules. You got to work on that.
I think Canada's going to invade the States and steal some vaccines.
That's okay. We'll give you some.
No supply.
I told you can have that JJ stuff anytime. But
no.
Anyway,
Pfizer.
Yes, we all know that the world is still recovering from the pandemic, but it is still encouraging to see these larger tours. They're being placed once again on the horizon. I'm very excited about that. And speaking of horizon, it has been a while since we checked in on our sailing buddy, Mr. Vosto Vlad. So why don't we go ahead and dial him in and see what he's up to. Vosto, are you out there?
No, those CV mines are heading straight towards me. I must turn more. Damn it! 30% of my whole health points are gone. Why did you code this Schleswig-Holstein video game so hard, Dr. Schultz? Come on, stop hiding behind that island. No! I'm at 50% now. Guys, could you please stop that racket in the background? I'm trying to win here, and your debate seems to never finish, nor is it even based on any arguments.
Нет. Soviet wave.
Nein! Schulz wave!
Нет. Soviet wave.
Nein! Dark synth!
Нет. Soviet wave.
Nein! Cyber synth!
Нет.
That's it! I'm done with this! Sometimes I wonder why we saved you from your tin can shipwreck. How can you like only one style of synthwave? There is only one final solution for you. I will hook this machine helmet on your head for a few seconds and press this button. Now I take it off. So, what synthwave do you like now?
Vladimir likes only Soviet pop. Synth pop. Vladimir likes the midnight.
Damn it! You were supposed to like Schulz wave, but it is a start. I just need to reconfigure this machine.
Vladimir likes the midnight. And look here, themidnightofficial.com. There is a tour announced. No big announcements or useless text. It just says here, tour. Starts October 29, 2021 in San Francisco. Then continues in November 6, November 7, November 8. They have a break on November 9 to drink vodka or compot, depending on preferences. But then they continue. November 10, November 11, November 12. It keeps going on from 2022. They go when they'll go on European tour, but not in Russia. Maybe they're afraid of the babushkas or something, but I can tell them it's okay. I have to talk with them personally to add my hometown of Novosibirsk to the tour. Babushkas are come there, and they serve you kasha and kompot for free. Anyways, this is excellent. I hope everyone will book the tickets, and I hope Night Raid FM will cover the event.
Well, that's neat. I'm sure it will be great fun and we will cover the event and we will drink with the babushkas. But now, can you two please stop talking so I can focus on this Schleswig-Holstein video game? I'm playing on the highest difficulty. Why can't you be like Agent Stan Steele, who sleeps most of the day like a cat? Or like Hans, whose vocabulary includes only saying yes from time to time? Am I right, Hans?
Yes. Okay.
Fine. Schnapps time. Well then, passing forth transmissions back to you, although I'm not even sure when the transmissions arrived here. Take that. Feel the wrath of my destroyer. Your hull is mine. Never before seen laser attacks from the Schleswig-Holstein.
Oh, very much. Thank you so much.
Да. Тут нет.
I honestly,
Привет.
I got no words. I got nothing. Vosto Vlad, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, always out there, keeping the seas safe for all of us, along with his motley crew. I guess Vosto's just going to be out there for the entire rest of the season. He's just going to be sailing the high seas.
Oh boy.
Anyway.
The SS Synth.
Yes, I think that's exactly what it is. I heard we had some people that are listening, I believe, in our IRC and on YouTube and on Discord.
Yeah.
How about a little shout out for them?
Let's give some shout outs, some loving to our listeners. Over in the IRC, we've got Z, the mastermind of Night Ride.
Yes.
We've got Razor, King Blake, aka Blake Carpenter,
Hey,
the
all
Mad
right.
Bug, Karin's in there, our friend from Poland, Gastarian, Rex Balls, Lord Pigger's in there, Hannah B, and Lariel just joined us. And over in the YouTube, we got Rose W listening, Purple Gaga's listening, bouncing between this and Biden's address. So
What?
yeah, I mean, Biden should be listening to us.
I think so, yes.
And
We have a
we
much
got Knight
better
Rider
address.
87 too over in the Discord and the YouTube.
Nice.
And we had Camilla Greer, but she doesn't like talking.
She don't like talking.
We sent her over to chillsynth.fm.
Chill Synth, yes. We have another radio station, by the way. If you guys are listening on YouTube and you just can't stand these guys talking on the mic, you can always go to chillsynth.fm and you can do a Chill Synth.
Do a /YT to hit the YouTube stream, and it's
Yeah.
24/7 chill synthwave with nobody talking.
Oh, chill.
Because I know
All the time.
nobody wants to hear about artists and stuff like that.
Screw the artist.
Oh, by the way, another shout out to Slightly Blind who joined us in the YouTube.
Nice. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I think I am ready to start this show up here. I can't wait to bring out our very special guest.
I think don't we have a preview first, don't we?
We do. We have a very special premiere that we're going to be dropping on you guys right before. And this is an amazing track. I love this new track. I love the artists. They are a brand new synthwave, synth pop act, and they are off of the Fixed label. So they're pretty rad. And
They fixed.
yeah, you get your Fixed. And the band goes by the name of K Thanks Bye.
I love this. You know what? I was doing a search for their socials, and I typed K Thanks Bye, and
It's so
Twitter
hard.
and Facebook.
It's so hard to Google.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But for those wondering, it's K Thanks Bye.
Bye.
Add some extra E's on the end.
That's it. Extra E's are always good. It shows that you're happy, I guess, right? When you put extra E's and smiley faces and commas.
Exactly.
And all that stuff. All right, let's go ahead and play this track because I can't wait to bring our guest out. So we're going to go ahead and drop this track right here. Do you want to go ahead and set this one up, Mr. Neon Fawkes?
Sure. So our friends over at Fix Neon have given us a goodie from their latest signing. This band is called K Thanks Bye.
Bye.
And we got this special advance listen to their track Hurt Like Hell, which drops this Friday. And you're going to hear it here right now on Night Ride FM.
We don't know, so we pretend we made the bed so we could mess it up again. I won't say it, but I'm afraid that in a circle you can never find the end. One more drink, I'll let it sink in. Just to find you're on my mind again. It never ends. I've been lying here since midnight, trying to get away from myself. Just finding that you knew the whole time. It hurt, it hurt, it hurt. It hurt like hell. 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 When the sun is coming up, when all the drinks and all the drugs are wearing off. Say you don't need it, but you don't mean it. You live for the moment, but the moment's come and gone. One more drink, I'll let it sink in. Just to find you're on my mind again. It never ends. I've been lying here since midnight, trying to get myself. 'Cause finding that you knew the whole time, it hurt, it hurt, it hurt, it hurt like hell. 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 It hurt like hell.
And once again, that was K Thanks Bye and Hurt Like Hell. Man,
Awesome.
I love that.
Beautiful melody.
It reminds me a lot of Cannons. I think
Yeah,
it's
it
got that
does.
groove to it.
Mm-hmm.
I do really like
I'm loving
that.
it.
Yeah,
I love discovering new artists. It's awesome.
absolutely. And once again, that comes out on Friday.
Yeah, head over to what is it? It's fixed. Just head over to fixedneon.bandcamp.com on Friday. Snag yourself this new single.
Yeah, absolutely. All right,
And thanks to Fix for
letting us play that. Of course,
forking it over.
Yeah.
You know what? We got some folks who have joined the chat while we played the song.
Nice.
We gotta say a shout out to Primo the Alien,
What?
who's joined us in the IRC chat.
What?
Can't wait for her new Thunder
I know.
single and video.
When is that coming out? In May, right?
Yeah, May. It's we'll get to that on the album releases.
All right, we'll let you know.
But also hi to Steam in the IRC chat.
Hey, Steve.
Over on YouTube, we got Vernon Foxtail and Breeze Marquis
Nice.
and Philippe Duvalier.
Yes.
Oh, and Cleve Morris just joined us in the IRC chat. So, woo.
Nice. It's good to see so many people listening in.
Yeah, thank you guys.
We got a long show for you.
Oh,
Hope you
Do-we.
like talking to lovely ladies, because we have this next lovely lady, and she is right here. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you, let's have a nice big round of applause for Nina. Nina, how are you doing?
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks a lot for coming on the show. This is an absolute pleasure. I'm so excited to
Awesome.
be able to talk to you. I know Jules is excited. Jules?
Mm-hmm. Damn right. I actually spent some time on the graphic this week.
Yes. Jules actually took extra special care making sure we have a nice graphic for the show.
It looks awesome. Looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Jules.
Cheers.
This is exciting. You got a lot going on right now. Like, I know you just had a new song that just came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Yeah.
Berlin.
Yeah. My collaboration with the amazing Secret Chord. It's been doing really well. And it's a song that's quite dear to me because it's, I recently moved back to Berlin.
I was going to say, did it have some sort of meaning to you? Obviously,
Yeah.
it seems like it hit home because you've kind of been around. You're in Germany now, but you moved from...
I was in London for like 15 years.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, a really long time. And actually because of the pandemic last March, so March 2020 is when I was like, you know what, this is getting really bad. I better go and be close to my family. And I just basically moved. And
Aw.
I kind of thought I'd go back a few months later, but obviously it didn't happen. And now I'm kind of settled here and I'm loving it.
Once you've had that German beer, you just can't go back to the British.
That's right.
The
That's right.
British
You know
swill.
it.
If Glenn's listening, he's gonna be like, "Okay, that's it. No, no Camden Hells for you, Julian."
Oh, I know.
Oh no.
The beer is good, though. One of these days, I'm going to make it over to Germany.
But especially Berlin is just such an inspiring city, and it's good to be here because we have so many artists from all over the world coming here because it's just so inspiring and there's so much opportunity here. So it's that, I don't know about other cities in Berlin, but I feel like Berlin is just the right kind of place for me right now.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, let's talk a little bit about your music. We're really excited to kind of deep dive into the world of Nina.
Yeah. So, Nina, I know you were a backup singer at one point.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get your start in music?
I kind of always wanted to sing, always loved singing, but I remember doing kind of like a classical vocal training, private lessons with this teacher when I was like 15. That was like maybe I did like 2-3 years. So once a week I went there, was very determined. And then I got this opportunity to go tour with a singer, Jeanette Biedermann, who's quite big here, or still is actually a very, very famous singer. And I just basically toured with her being a backup singer, which was super amazing. And that really kind of, for me, was kind of the eureka moment where I was like, this is exactly what I want to be doing. This is where I belong on stage. I want to perform. It just felt so home for me. And, that's about the time that I recorded my first demo. So I was like 18. But yeah, that's kind of when I started making music or being more serious about this as a professional, just life calling.
You didn't start with synthwave. What made you jump into synthwave?
Yeah, I actually tried a few.
What was called synthwave back then?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, I grew up listening to obviously like new wave, synth pop, like amazing bands from in the 80s. I mean, I was a little baby, early 80s, but I just remember it so well because we, just the radio playing and long road trips. We always did. We just always were on the road, my family and I. And so I was always a huge fan of the sound, the kind of the classic 80s sound. And then I stumbled across kind of synthwave, which was very familiar yet modern. And I felt like it was just more me. When I tried the other things that I did before, like a little bit more dancey stuff, which was cool, but it never really felt like completely me singing, like being on stage performing it, being completely like a party animal, dancing up and down and being all this kind of, like center of attention. And like, I mean, obviously being now on stage, you are a center of attention, but at the same time, I can bring it up, bring it down a notch and can just perform the songs and really feel it. And, it's a connection thing. This music really does feel like home to me. And it feels like I'm myself 100% on stage with this,
I think synthwave is one of them realms where you can really come in and you can kind of just create your own magic, and whatever you grew up on, whatever type of sound you want to be, it's very malleable where you can go in and just be you and be accepted, which is really great about the community and everything like that. You can go out, be 100% yourself. You don't really have to worry about, is this lyric going to come off as corny or whatever? Am I not going to be liked because I'm talking about this one subject? And I find that refreshing.
Well, I think it's also the fact the 80s had such a variety of sounds, right? I mean, synthwave sort of represents the 80s. You've got dark synth, you've got Italo, disco, you've got, like pop, it's just everything. Soundtrack music. You name it, it's all there.
Absolutely. And this is why it's so nice. Like everyone has a home there, really. And it's also like for people that haven't been, weren't born in the 80s or much later, it doesn't really matter. It's just great music. And, just because it is quite modern as well at the same time. It takes some influences from that time. It feels a bit retro, but then and that's what I'm kind of trying with my sound. And just to have like the hybrid, Some songs are a little bit more dark wave. Then I've got something more poppy. I started off my first 2 EPs, We Are the Wild Ones and My Mistake, were a little bit more, had a bit of a touch of Italo disco, just from the beat and everything like that. And that was really awesome. And then I just kind of, worked with Cecilian. He really helped me shape the sound even more. And that was exciting. But yeah, you're right. Anyone can do anything, whatever sound is such a wide spectrum.
Yeah, absolutely. And listening back to some of the groups of the 80s, is there any particular artist that you really gravitate to, anything that has really inspired you to become the artist you are today?
I would say probably, most definitely Depeche Mode.
Oh yeah.
I was a huge fan. That's more like kind of that dark synth pop sound that I'm really loving, and those kind of dark lyrics. Joy Division as well, was a big fan of theirs. When I write lyrics, a lot of the times it's a little bit more, I'm coming from a poetic point of view and something a little bit more abstract. And I was also a huge fan of Queen.
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking. Oh, now we're getting there. Okay. And
Freddie
then,
Mercury.
Yeah. Oh my. I mean, I don't even have words. It's just incredible genius. And Nina, obviously coming from Germany, really looked up to her. She's got great music. She's still on the road. She looks amazing, incredible. We've got Kim Wilde, big fan of hers as well. And I think maybe you can hear a little bit of influences taken from them in my music. There's probably loads more, but I don't know how
Yeah,
many.
well, I know it's like, hey, who's your one favorite artist? That's impossible to say.
It's
I know.
impossible. It's just so
Yeah.
many good ones, especially at that time for me personally. It's just
Yeah.
like so many,
I think for me, Depeche Mode probably is right up there with one of my favorite artists from the 80s with that sound, because they really brought forth that very deep synthwave sound that, I think really lays a lot of the groundwork. Let's go back a little bit further here. In 2020, this was a very, very special song that I know that my main man, Mr. Neon Fawkes, was very excited about. You dropped the incredible album Synthian. And I know, Jules, you've been wondering, did it really get named after your two favorite things, synthesizers and Julian? Or is he just making that up because...
Julian. Yeah, what's that about?
I think I posted that somewhere, and somebody actually said, "Really?"
He tells me this story every single time, and it just cracks me up. It really does.
Oh, come on! It's also when Ollie sings Juliet. He's singing about me.
He is indeed
Yeah, exactly.
singing about Julian.
Well, once you hear it, you can't get it out of your head.
It's true.
Yeah, exactly. It's true though. I did see someone talk about it. I don't know where it was. It was Twitter or Facebook or something. I thought it was brilliant.
I think it was
It's like,
Facebook.
Yeah, it could totally be about him. Look, I mean, Julian and I bonded in Toronto over his cat. Because we're
Yeah.
both cat lovers, and I just
yeah.
felt like, he needs to be in the title,
He needs
There
an
you
album.
go.
somehow. Yeah.
Yeah. See, told you.
But in all seriousness, fantastic album. Obviously, you cover a lot of ground in that album through when you were writing that album and how it came out to be the way it is.
Yeah, definitely. So Synthian, the album title, is obviously Synthian. It's basically a love note to my fans who I like to name Synthians, and that name just came to me one day because I wanted a nickname, something with synthesizers, and I just thought it had a nice ring to it. And then I got in touch with Vasilian, who I obviously been working with for many years, and said, we should do a song that's kind of dedicated to my fans. And, I came up with this name Synthian. Let's do it. And literally a few hours later, he came up with this kind of catchy chorus, Synthian, da 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 da. And he was just humming it and like, oh, what's up, Chad? And I was like, oh, this has a nice ring to it. This was like probably a year before that. And then January 2020? Yeah. That's when I went over to Sweden to record Synthian, The Wire, The Distance, and then just kind of fix a few more of the other ones, Never Enough, and things like that. So we kind of worked really hard for like 11 days. We hardly slept. We hardly ate. It was incredible, though. We really bonded over it. We were a great team together, and kind of The Wire just came, I wanted a track in the album that's a little bit more dark wave. And so The Wire kind of came about, and I wanted something that's a little bit more cinematic. So I actually went to him and said, look, I want something like this, I want something like that. Can we make it happen? Yeah, for sure. Look,
Shopping
here's
list.
inspiration.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. And then The Distance came about, just a little bit more cinematic, and it ends up to be a little bit more epic, and it kind of builds and builds. Bare at the beginning, and then it builds, and I really wanted something like that. Be happy that we did that. And yeah, I finished Synthian, so we were kind of in that headspace when I was in Sweden. There's a ballad on there, Love is Blind, that actually I wrote with, of course, I've been writing a lot of the songs with Lau, and we wrote that with a synthwave producer actually based in Berlin, Till Wild, and probably like 2-3 years ago, actually probably 3, because it was meant to be on Sleepwalking on my first album. But we couldn't find space for it, and we kind of were limited of what we can do because of vinyl has, before it kind of, the sound kind of has to, what do you call it, suffers if you have too many songs on it. So we were kind of limited in what we can put on it, how many songs, and that just had to let go. It's kind of killing your darlings a little bit, but it's okay because it found place in Synthian. So we wrote that way before that, but also a really nice ballad, a little bit more in the world of Berlin, Take My Breath Away and things like that. And then very excited to be writing with Ricky Wilde on Synthian as well, is Runaway and Give Up On Us. And was super excited to be working with Ricky, super humble. Obviously, it's been around for so long.
For our listeners, Ricky Wilde has a relation to
Kim Wilde.
There you go.
Brother.
For those who don't know.
Very nice.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Some OG 80s right there.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. He wrote With the Kids in America and all my favorite tunes. And with her and. Yeah, so it was incredible to me. I actually met him at the Midnight concert in London.
Oh wow.
And yeah, it was one of those moments that just felt like destiny, and we just worked straight away, and it was a nice teamwork and everything. And so yeah, this is kind of Cynthian. I feel like Cynthian has something a little bit more. There's a ballad in there, something a little bit darker. Then you've got something more poppy in the world of Robin or things like that. I've got a notice that I worked with Richard X as well. We wrote the song also actually 3 years before, so that was also maybe going to go on Sleepwalking, then we couldn't fit it. So I just wanted it to be like a journey, something a little bit for everyone. And yeah.
And it came out fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
By the way, if you ever speak to Till Wilde, Spotify, there's only 3 songs out by Till Wilde.
Yeah.
He needs to put out more music.
Yes.
That is true,
he needs to work
actually.
on
Yeah,
that.
he maybe he's I'm not sure if he's busy with family or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's so talented, just sometimes I just need a little bit of a push. I'm not sure, but I should get in touch with him and ask him what's going on. Release more music.
All right, get on it.
How about we listen to a track?
That's an excellent idea.
All right.
What do we got?
So from Nina's album Cynthian, released in 2020, this is the titular track here on Night Ride FM.
Drink.
Cynthian by Nina.
There is longing in my heart tonight while I walk these streets of sorrow. I try to leave my past behind. Will I face a new tomorrow? But I have you always by my side, showing me how life can be brand new. When I'm drowning in the bluest tide, you always pull me through. My Cynthia, every night and day you lift me up. You make it all okay, my Cynthia. Like a neon light, you shine away. You're my Cynthia. Will I make it on my own? The walls come nearer as I lose control, and you never ever say goodbye. All the tears I had within, if I only knew that when I'm drowning in the bluest tide, you'd always pull me through. My Cynthia, every night and day you lift me up. You make it all okay, my Cynthia. Like a neon light, you shine away. You're my Cynthia. I've seen the sign. This is where I draw the line. And every time I fall and try to hide in the bluest tide, you'll be right by my side and help me win this fight.
once again, that was Cynthian by Nina. I love that track.
It's an anthem.
It is absolutely an anthem. Also, you're just putting out all kinds of amazing stuff. Recently, you just put out an EP entitled The Beginning, featuring some of your original singles. And do you want to talk a little bit about that particular EP?
Yeah. So The Beginning, it's basically my first releases all put together. We've kind of sold out on those quite a few years ago, and fans have been desperate to have them on physical format, especially vinyl.
Oh, yes.
And it was just kind of like, okay, you know what, we need to make it happen and give it to them. And it was basically just simple as that. Call it The Beginning because it's the first releases of Nina, and it's been doing really well. I think people are happy that we did it in the end. And
Jules, do you have that on special order?
I don't have the vinyl. I didn't get around.
What?
is it
It's
I
still
don't even know
available.
if it's sold out. It's still
Oh, no,
available?
no. There's... it doesn't say how many left, but...
Jules, you got to
I
get
saw
on
I
that.
got the magenta neon.
See,
Yeah.
Jules doesn't even have a vinyl player, and it cracks me up that
I've got Cynthia on vinyl.
he's got the biggest collection I've ever seen of vinyl, and he doesn't even have a way to play.
Okay, it's just I'll get around to it. I don't have space for a record player, but they look good sitting on the shelf.
They do.
They look very pretty. That's true.
He always does interviews, and he likes to line up his vinyl, the vinyl that he can't even play, up on the wall.
Only when we're doing video interviews. make it look like I got a very synthy place.
I've got a stark white wall when I do interviews, and he likes to show me up. What can I say?
There we go. So you've got a cover on The Beginning. You covered Blondie's Heart of Glass.
Yes.
You typically like to sometimes play that when you're performing live, right?
Yeah, I love playing that. Yeah, I kind of go a bit nuts on the synth in the end there. Just kind of epic, and everyone's singing like, "Ooh, whoa." It's just nice. Everyone knows this one, And
Is there a special significance to that song, or do you think that it's just one of them things that just sounds amazing to cover live?
this is like one of my favorite songs from Blondie. So it was just one of those things where I've always been a fan of Blondie. My favorite song coming on the radio, singing along to it. I was with Lau on the way to a show, and she was like, "Oh my god, we should cover this song." And it was just one of those. And we went on it like literally the next day. And so when I sing it live, I do feel very connected to the song, just because it does bring back childhood memories. Yeah,
It's
it's
a great
just
one.
an epic song to be playing live. Yeah, I really like it.
It's one of them songs. I think Blondie is like one of those just true greats. Unfortunately, I have yet to be at a Nina show. Hopefully, we will fix that sooner or later. Hopefully, after the pandemic is over, they're going to open up the doors again and let people sing
know.
in front of people.
Come on, Dennis.
Again.
We'll all just go over to Berlin.
Yo, come over here. You love it. I'll
there.
take you around. I'll show you the best places here.
Show me the good beer, too, and I'm there in a
Alright.
heartbeat.
First, we'll take Manhattan, and then we'll take Berlin.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
You've collaborated with some giants in synthwave like yourself, like Future Cop. Like I was trying to make a list here. Future Cop, Enocillion, Lau, New Arcades, Morgan Willis, Moonrunner 83, and recently you did a cover of Kaminsky's Night Call with
Yes.
Essinger. How do you get these collabs going?
I love working with other artists. I think there's like something really magical. If it works, it works. And the ones that I've worked with, I really admire. And most of them kind of contacted me and wanted to do something together. And obviously it was no question. I was definitely up for it. With Lau, of course, it's a different story. I've worked with her. We met in 2010, and then we released our first single in 2011, which was more like a dancey thing, until we went on to do We're the Wild Ones in 2013, which was synthwave. So that was like a longer collaboration. But with the other ones, I was just lucky that they kind of approached me. And Essinger, I always wanted to cover Night Call, but I always
Well,
thought,
yeah, I was gonna
it's just
ask,
one of
like,
those songs I
It's
shouldn't
the
do.
holy song of
Yeah.
synthwave. Yeah, like did you feel
It
any
really is.
reservations or nervousness doing that?
I did. I definitely did. And that's why I've never done it before, because I was just super nervous doing this song. And then he sent me the instrumental, and I was just, you know what, it just feels right. I just, when I sung it, I was like, I do really feel connected to the song, and it's just one of those songs that, as you say, like, it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it, take risks. If they don't like it, they don't like it, but I love it, so
That's it.
Ah, it turned out great.
Yeah, no.
Thank you so much.
You nailed
Thank
it.
you.
Is there anybody you've been wanting to collab with?
There's quite a few. I mean, I've been saying this actually in quite a few interviews. I would love to work with M83. I've actually been in touch with him, and he'd definitely be up for it. But I think it's a thing where you kind of want to meet face to face, and I think that's quite nice. He likes it more personal. It's not just something you do over, online. And so I think when I hit LA, hopefully, maybe next year, we can make that happen. But apart from that, I'd love to do maybe a song with Kim. I know she's been singing on The Wire on the remix. That was so bloody awesome. But to do like a new song with her would be just whoa. There's quite a few, but I think I should just mention those two for now.
Yeah, we're calling them out there. So if they are listening, we're putting that out there.
Last week's guest, Max Cruz, mentioned meeting M83, didn't he?
He did, yes.
Yeah.
He actually worked with
That's
M83.
Max Cruz down in Australia. Oh, Nina, if you haven't heard it yet, his music that he's been working on with Pat DeMeo from The Motion Epic is incredible.
Yeah,
Is it out
amazing.
yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the album's
okay, I
called
need to
Cruise
check it out.
Control. And
Cruise
Pat
Control.
DeMeo's vocals, it's just amazing. And now, apparently, on April 30th, Pat DeMeo and Michael Oakley are dropping a single. It's a single's coming out with Michael Oakley, and Max Cruz apparently worked on that as well. So yeah, you got check him out, Max Cruz. Just simply amazing.
Yeah, I'll check it out. That's always good to know. Just kind of like know what's out there, and there's just so many new artists,
I know.
coming out of the shell. And
Come on,
it's
it's so easy to keep up with all this. Come on.
Yeah. Overload.
I tell you what, Jules, why don't we dive into another track here? Now, this one is one of your favorite tracks. Do you want to go ahead and dial this one in for us?
Yeah. So again, from Nina's Synthian album, released in 2020, this is another great track. It was written by Richard X and Nina, and it's called Unnoticed. And you're listening to it here on Light Ride FM.
Will I wait here, but I'm unnoticed? 'Cause you have always been the one I wanted, holding on again. Give you all the time you need. For how long till you love me?
And once again, that was Unnoticed by Nina and Richard X. Awesome track right there.
Yet another collaboration, and so I want to ask, who's this new artist you've been working with? Someone named Kimba?
Yes.
I
Ooh,
can't find a Spotify page.
amazing
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, it's one of those things we met online and it was love at first sight. And our collaboration is ongoing. He is a bit of a perfectionist, so that's why he's kind of a little bit picky with what sounds he's, showing into the world. So, yeah.
And somehow you guys have the exact same eyes. I can't believe it.
I know, it's just destiny, It's love.
And for the listeners out there, Kimba is Nina's cat.
Aw.
It's my beautiful snow Bengal. Yes.
Snow Bengal, that's it. I was about to ask.
Yeah.
Beautiful
He's,
cat.
He's a very well behaved boy, and he's just coming up to 4 months now. And it's just such a pleasure to have
Wee
him.
little kitten.
Yeah, very little. Actually, you know what? He's growing so fast. He's not that little anymore. He's growing every morning. I wake up. He's like, oh my god, Kimba! You're already 10 centimeters grown. It's crazy.
Kittens are the
don't-
best,
Big
though.
boy.
I don't think any cat will be as big as Bean, though. He's a monster.
Oh, Bean. Bean is special.
Yeah, he's the Godzilla of cats.
It's nice though. You have more to love, more to cuddle with.
That's true. That's true.
Let's get back on track. here.
Yes, back on track.
All right, music videos. Nina, you've got some great music videos. I think I've told you already that you're the only synthwave artist who's managed to make the jump from music lovers like ourselves to someone's parent, like my dad.
Yes.
Because, I mean, he came across your automatic call video when I posted about it on Facebook, and now he loves synthwave, and he's following your music. Get this, from Nina, he discovered The Weeknd. Don't ask me how that works. but-
Really?
Yeah, so now he's a Weeknd fan because he.
Oh. I love The Weeknd.
I do too. I do
Super cool
too.
stuff, yeah.
So if you go onto Twitter or Facebook, there's enough synthwave artists out there bashing The Weeknd. I don't know why. Guy's an amazing talent, and
He really is, yeah.
he's from Toronto.
There
you
you
go.
go.
Don't be Weeknd bashing.
Yeah, exactly. Appreciate the few Torontinians.
There you
coming,
go. We're losing them all. Holly went to LA.
I
think
know.
DJP is living outside of Toronto right now at the moment due to COVID. So yeah, who's left here? Just
It's
Andy.
the same in London.
It's
Everyone
just
I knew
Andy.
is kind of moving away from the city. It's like, no one left in London.
So your music videos, do you have go-to producers for those videos?
Well, most of my music videos were done by Oscillian, which is just the man of many talents. And, he just has this eye and he's great at storytelling and, and he knows obviously about synthwave scene. So he knows we definitely need to have some great neon light in there. And so he's done most of my videos except for We're the Wild Ones, My Mistake, and Beyond Memory, One of Us are the ones that were done by someone else. Every other video was done by Oscillian. So, but I love doing music videos. I love, stepping into another role. Yeah.
So apparently Oscillian plays Grand Theft Auto 5 because I know there's a lot of footage in Automatic Call that's from
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
To be honest, we were lacking a little bit of footage, I think. There was kind of a little bit of, we were kind of limited on the time that we had.
Yeah,
and it was also raining like crazy. So I think we were just kind of putting a little bit of footage.
I love it. It's awesome.
I thought it was cool.
Took me a while to realize it was actually not real. Somebody made, oh wow, that's some Grand Theft Auto 5 footage.
Yeah.
I looked and I'm like, oh, it is.
Everyone noticed it. Actually, I had so many people comment on the YouTube and like, oh my god, what's happening there?
That's hilarious. I guess if you're gonna splice in footage from a game, I think Grand Theft Auto is probably one of the best ones to splice.
It kind of
in.
works. I thought it was kind of cool. It's not like we're trying to pretend it was shot.
No.
So it's just funny.
It just adds to the flow of the video. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What have we covered here? What do we have left to cover?
Most recently, last week.
Yes, let's talk about this. We discussed this wonderful, amazing song collaboration that you did with The Secret Chord and some dude named Radio Wolf.
Yeah, some dude named Radio Wolf. Never heard of him.
So, how did this whole thing come about?
It's quite funny actually. Joachim at of the Secret Chord just got in touch with me last spring and said, I have this song, I'd love to work with you on it. And Obviously me just having moved back to Berlin, it was just perfect. I was like, I definitely want to sing on this, and this is kind of how it just happened. And we were just kind of waiting for the right moment to release it. It felt kind of like springtime now, felt the right time to be releasing it. And we already doing another song as well. It's quite funny because actually I was he sent me the instrumental and I recorded an idea over it for Berlin, and he loved it. And he said, I'm just kind of like, because he had Berlin already in his head, and was like, I'm so attached to that idea. Can we do what I had in mind for Berlin, and then your idea, we do a different song out of it? So we're doing that, and the second song now, it sounds incredible as well, and it's probably the best thing that we did. It fits more now to the new instrumental that he's doing over my idea, and yeah. So that's kind of what happened. It's funny, those little stories that happen sometimes, but it's been great working with him. He's fantastic.
So it was actually called Berlin before you moved to Berlin, or before you got involved, or did you change it to Berlin?
It was he actually called it Lovers in Berlin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we were like, we've got both of our faces on the cover, and we were like, maybe it's kind of getting out the wrong message. Should we just call it Berlin, So, yeah.
It's the secret Nina.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
And but yeah, that's kind of how it came about. And then obviously the amazing Radio Wolf.
Yeah.
I've been on tour with him like twice now with Parallels.
Yep.
So much fun, and we've been wanting to do music together for a while now. And yeah, we've written over 20 songs now during the lockdown.
Oh my
Actually, in the
God.
first 2 months, we've been doing 10-15 songs. It's been crazy,
Dennis, I
just
told
over
you,
distance.
lockdown. It's one of those things where artists are locked down, and then 9 months later,
That's it.
lots of music.
Yeah,
It's the synthwave baby boomer.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
no distraction there.
Yes. None at all.
How about we take a listen to this new track?
Absolutely. I'm super stoked to play this. You want to go ahead and set this up, Mr. Jules?
Sure. So, released last week, this is Nina's new single in collaboration with Swedish artist The Secret Chord, featuring the guitar work of Radio Wolf. Here's Berlin on Night Ride FM.
There was a time I knew where I was going. Had one thing on my mind, but now that nothing's
once again, that was Berlin by Nina and the Secret Chord. It's an amazing album. Kudos. We can't wait for more stuff, you know. Now, one of the things I want to dive into, because I think this is what everybody's been waiting and hoping with this whole pandemic thing, because honestly, with everything else in the world with the pandemic, I'm fine. I'm fine with a face mask. I'm fine with door dashing all my groceries and all that stuff. But I want to get back to the concerts. The real deal, in your face, you know, get out there and see people live. I just can't wait. That's the only thing that I'm just ready to go. I'm ready to just jump into that. You know, as far as live concerts and everything, is there any things in the works that you're looking for? I mean, are you planning on anything in 2023? Because that seems like to be the thing to do. Everyone's just I'm going to be performing live in 2023 and it's going to be great. And
So sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
You've still tentatively got, well, I'm going to say not tentatively, Ollie's third rescheduling
Yes.
Yeah.
of his London show. You've still got that.
Yeah, I'm still very positive about this, thinking that it will actually go ahead, and that will be the first concert of this year, and not the only one, because I'm playing just a few days after. I'm playing in Berlin a show with a band called Adam is a Girl, another synth pop band, very cool. So fingers crossed that it will happen, because I just I'm dying to make this show happen with Ollie. You know, it's just been too long now, and obviously we need to be safe. That's totally cool, but hopefully we can make it happen on the 5th of December in London.
I know that more than likely, though, June 4th in 2022, you'll be in Bristol, England.
Oh yeah.
For the Space Jams and Steel City
Hotline.
Collective Hotline,
Yes.
with Wolf Club.
I know. I'm so excited about that one. Yeah, we were thinking, oh, should we do it maybe later this year? And then we were all kind of saying, yeah, let's just be safe and let's do it next summer.
Yeah,
And
2022.
yeah, I know.
Nice and
Look,
safe.
it's a good number, 2022. That's, you know, I feel like that's definitely going to happen. We don't have to worry about anything being rescheduled or something. I mean, hopefully, but
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So, but that will be exciting. I'm really excited to meet Wolf Club. They've been doing well. I think 2 other artists, and I think they're still going to announce a few more. So that'll be cool. I love playing synthwave festivals. You know, everyone getting together, just having fun. It's like, you know, like a birthday party.
I think you should probably do a collab with Wolf Club at some point, and then do a collab with Wolf and Raven,
Ooh.
another collab with Glitter Wolf.
Glitter
Just
Wolf.
all the wolves.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
there's so many wolves,
Just get the
yeah.
pack. Just get the whole pack. Do a collab.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Pack of Wolves collab 2021.
You've got a Patreon page.
Yes,
I
I
do.
just saw that.
That's been saving me a lot and my music during the pandemic, I must say. It's been a lifesaver.
Now, I noticed, I see your posts, and you've always got some amazing stuff that some lucky fans who are Patreon members can get. For listeners, I'm just going to give the address out. It's www.patreon.com/I love Nina Music. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the goodies that some of these fans can expect?
Yes, goodies.
Goodies.
I know, like there's I've seen
goodies.
special merch, special videos and music.
Depending on tier that you're subscribing to, it's basically you get a free T-shirt, you get free, you know, obviously you get, you know, kind of editing videos. I'm doing kind of backstage videos.
Oh, nice.
You know,
like behind the
it's like
scenes type of stuff.
behind the scenes.
Oh.
Join me how I'm recording a new demo. You know, there's listening sessions. There's also Q&A. So or live chat. I did actually the other day. I did like face to face. So we were all chatting, seeing each other. That was kind of cool. I don't usually do that. So it's like a Patreon only thing. And yeah, it's just a lot of things. I mean, they're always the first ones to know anything. Whatever I do, they're the first ones to know. And free wallpapers and demo clips, and I don't even know, but there's a lot. And I'm always trying to, you know, always asking them, is there anything particularly you want to see? Of course, I'm always available to chat as well. There's they can message me anytime if there's anything I want to see. And it's just, I feel like it's a very nice way to just stay connected and be more personal with the artists and the fans. You know, it just feels really nice to be able to do that. Just something very special. I know not everyone likes it, and I have had you know, comments on Twitter or whatever where people were
What?
saying Patreon is crap, and like
Ah,
artists
ah.
shouldn't charge and all these things, and
Music should be free, man.
Yeah, it's one of those. It was one of those comments, and I was like, no, it's
Man, just give me the
impossible.
music. I don't care if the artist
don't
is
care.
eating or not.
We don't care about anything but the
Yeah.
music, and
There
it's
would
gotta
be no
free.
music if it was free, all the time. So
No, you definitely got the right thing. In fact, we love our Patreon. It does really well for us, and it's good because you don't have to pay if you don't want to, but it's something nice to show that you're supporting a particular artist or a brand, and it gives you a chance to connect with your audience. It's nice that you can do that. And once again,
yeah.
you can go to patreon.com/I love Nina Music if you would like to check that out. No obligation.
Also, there's a new music video I'm uploading that I did myself.
Well, there
I'm
you
just
go.
uploading that tomorrow. Yeah.
What? There you go.
Yeah, film myself in the snow. I'm not saying more, but
Oh, really?
I'm sold.
yeah, in the snow.
Say no
Yeah,
more.
Yeah, that reminds me of a local artist here, Honeybeard. Every time they do
Oh,
a music
yes.
video, Gaz, the singer, he always puts himself through hell.
He's always submerging himself
Freezing
in
water,
ice water.
submerging himself, snow, whatever.
Wow,
He's
there
a
you go. Very
trooper.
dedicated to his
There you
art.
go.
He is very much. Yeah, he's kind of crazy like that.
I met him in Toronto. He was very nice
Yes,
guy.
great guy.
Yeah, we love Gaz.
It was hilarious. He was at Outland, and I think I've got a photo or a video. He had broken his leg, and in Ireland, doing a performance in Ireland, he had just come back and he went to Outland, and so I've got this video, and just near the front of the stage while Dana Jean Phoenix is playing, you see this crutch waving up in the sky, and that's Gaz. That's
Aw.
Gary.
That's a trooper right there. That's a true music fan, a true synthwave fan. We can get out there on your crutches and wave your crutch in the air.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, you've been called the queen of synthwave.
Yes,
So, like, how does that
you
feel?
have. By Jules.
I am.
Not
Yeah.
by me, it's everyone.
It's true. It's true.
No, I'm so honored. The first time I heard it, I was it was kind of, oh, that's really sweet, and then it just kind of started to be more of a thing that more people were calling me that, and yeah, I'm just honored. I think it's obviously a nice title to be having, and hopefully
yeah.
it'll stay that way.
I think it will. Dennis, I think you'd agree. Like most people, when they discover synthwave, they discover the Midnight,
Right.
they discovered Gunship.
Yes.
Well, obviously, they might have started with Kavinsky or something, and then they'll discover Nina
Mm-hmm.
and Dana Jean Phoenix.
Yeah,
This is generally the progression of people's introduction to synthwave.
yeah.
It's a very easy entry because it's just good music. It's nothing you're not really doing like all kinds of like crazy experimental stuff where you're yodeling for 20 minutes or whatever. Like
Yodel wave.
your music is very easily accessible, I think, by so many people, and that's why I think they gravitate towards your music and the Midnight's music, because it's good, solid foundation music. And if they want to dig in a little deeper to like, the microwave or the cat wave or whatever the new wave is going to
Cat
be.
wave.
Yeah.
Or simply check out one of Nina's remix albums if you want like a different flavor.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely.
You touched on like remixes. I just gotta mention for the audience. I mean, most of them I hope know this, but there was also the release of Cynthia the remixes, and you've got talent on there like Kim and Ricky Wilde. You've got Robert Parker, Das Mortal, Ens84, Metelvin, Sung, Highway Superstar, and Zenith Volt, all doing their own little flavors of Cynthian.
Yeah.
And you've also got Automatic Call. You've got remixes of that featuring the new Division Makeup and Vanity set. Morgan Willis, Absolute Valentine, Look cassette. It's like the who's who
Yeah.
of synthwave.
Thank you so much. No, it's I really like to see kind of the artists, take on a song. What are they feeling? And I always kind of say, do whatever you want to do with it, whatever you feel. When Makeup and Vanity set came back with something a little bit more freestyle, I thought that was bloody awesome. Like I didn't ask for it. It's just like because he's very much he has his own sound. So
Indeed.
I guess I was kind of thinking it'll probably be more something like that. But he was like, no, I really felt like doing something freestyle on this. It just kind of came to me. I was like, this is bloody awesome, So yeah, I'm very, very grateful that they all came on board and worked so hard on them on the remixes, and they're all incredible in their own way.
Good stuff. All right, we know that it's getting late for you, and we know that you got to get back to Kimba and take care of that sweet little kitty. But one more question for you, for the listeners, for myself, for Jules. What's on the horizon for Nina? What's the next endeavor that you're going to be diving into? New music coming up, touring, merch.
I'm still going to be working like crazy on Patreon, of course. I'm going to just hopefully grow and just give even better content and make that just amazing. And I'm working on my 3rd album. I want to take my time with it. I do have enough songs to have the album, but I want to be picky, and I want to, just have it really amazing and do as good as Cynthia and Sleepwalking, if not better. And that's obviously everyone's gain, obviously. But you never know what's going to happen. But I'm focusing on the 3rd album. So I don't know yet when I'm going to release it, if it's this year or maybe early 2022. But working on that, definitely having some singles before that coming out. And I'm very excited to collaborate with a female singer. Can't really say too much about that yet, but she's coming to Berlin in a month or so, and we're gonna record the cool track. She's super, super cool.
Nice.
I think people are gonna really like it, and I will post about this as soon as I can. But
Of course, the Patreon members will get it first.
That's right.
They will get it first.
Well, they'll hear about it first.
There you
Inside
go.
scoop.
But I'm very excited about that, and it's definitely not going to be quiet. And obviously I'm working on my new live setup as well. I'm ready for the Ollie show in December, and so that's kind of pretty much all I can say for now.
Well, that's a lot.
For those listening, by the way, all your socials is I Love Nina Music, right? Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or this or that.
Instagram is actually still the old one. Instagram is the only one that they just won't let me change it. It's so annoying.
Nina Sound UK. Okay.
Yeah.
And you've also got merchandise over at Redbubble. So folks can head over to redbubble.com/people/I Love Nina Music. Get your merch on.
Get your merch.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
And once again, patreon.com/I Love Nina Music.
So
and,
you can find about that collab and other stuff.
There we go. So we've come to the end of our interview.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on. This was an absolute pleasure, Nina. And
Likewise.
I can't wait to see you live. It's going to happen one of these days. Maybe I'll make my way out of the U.S. if they ever let me out again, and go see you over in Germany.
Dennis, I don't know if I can still make it, but come with me to the Ollie show.
There you go. I'll be
late
there.
this year. You'll have some Camden Hells with me.
Nice.
That Ollie show is gonna be absolutely amazing. We're just gonna be so full of energy and power. We really want this, and it's just gonna be a massive party with everyone, and we're all gonna be so hungry for it after all this time of being
I think so.
stuck at home.
God,
So,
yes.
It's gonna be like a Roman orgy.
Oh.
Everybody's been locked up so
Oh
long.
my goodness.
Yeah, I
that
think-
note.
yeah.
Come
I
on,
have
you
to be careful with that.
you know Ollie. His shows are always an orgy.
Indeed, yes. Something about it.
Well,
It's a
thank
wild
you.
thing.
He is.
But again, thank you so much, Nina. This was a pleasure.
It was such an honor.
Thank you so much for having me on here. It's been really great talking to you, and we should do this again further down the line.
Absolutely.
sure. We wish you the best of luck. And yes,
Thank
and
you.
a very good evening.
Thank you so much. You too.
All right, take care.
Take care.
Oh, Jules, she is great.
Oh, yeah, she's amazing. We're so lucky to have her on.
Yep, indeed. We want to thank once again Nina for coming out and giving us that epic
so much.
interview. Hope you guys are still there. I know we have a couple people that came in to the shout out.
Let's
land.
throw some. Let's throw some shout outs to the chats. James Rogers over in YouTube. Howells, one of our regulars, is listening in. Galactic Winds as well is in there. My friend Jonathan Liperati's over in the RC chat.
Hey, nice.
Steampunk Fiend is over in YouTube. Brett Longman. We've got Phaeton Bait who joined us. Sad Bubble just joined us. Omnibot and Four Hill are over in the Discord. And I didn't realize it, but Philip Duvalier is over in South Africa. So it's 4 a.m. for him, and he's listening to us. So yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, we got a couple of people, RAA and William Buttlicker. over in YouTube who are like, "Where's the freaking music?"
Yes, it's over in the Chill Synth station.
Yeah, it's over in the Chill Synth.
Change the channel.
FM.
But we do have
Or
some
just-
music.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what? Yes, we do.
Why don't we drop
What?
another track here?
Ah, right. Well, Aztec Records has graced us at the last moment with a premiere of the new track coming from London artist Natalie Gray. This synth pop track oozes 80s. It's inspired by the songs she grew up with, such as Madonna's Material Girl, Prince's Cream, Whitney Houston's How Will I Know. The song is written by Natalie, Luke Burnett Smith, and Jack Craig, and it's dropping Friday where all fine music can be found, like the Aztec Records Bandcamp page. So this is Natalie Gray with My Toy here on Night Ride FM.
Come to my room, I got lots of things. Let's have fun today. I've been looking for a special someone to come and play. Coloring between the lines, if only you knew. Coloring between the lines, the picture is you, always looking for something to do. 'Cause you're my toy, my toy. I want you all over me, my toy. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. I see playtime in everything. You know it's all fun and games. If you hide, I'll seek you out. I'll never chase you away. Coloring between the lines, if only you knew. Coloring between the lines, the picture is you, always looking for something to do. 'Cause you're my toy, my toy. I want you all over me, my toy. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. 'Cause you're my toy, my toy. I want you all over me, my toy. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine.
And once again, that was Natalie Gray with My Toy. Yeah, I dig that, man.
Yeah,
She
it
should be
was.
playing some
I love
balls
it.
and stuff, man. It's like
We're-
Tiffany.
Yeah, it's Debbie Gibson. But yeah, you can definitely hear like some Whitney Houston vibes in there.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I love it. That Euro 80s pop kind of sound. And yeah, that comes out, what, this Friday, right?
This Friday, you can find it on the Aztec Records Bandcamp page. I'm pretty sure she's also got her own Bandcamp page. I'll pop it in the chats.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, hold on one second here. Hold on. We got something coming in here. This just in. What is this? Look at that. Street Cleaner, the video game from Creaky Lantern. It is now apparently available for the Nintendo Switch. Jules, have you played that one
everyone
yet?
can play it.
Everyone can play it. That is a really good game to have on a Switch, honestly, because, it's got that old school vibe, and Nintendo's all about that old school vibe, and yeah, I dig it, man. I played that,
Awesome.
and I do like that game a lot. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to check out the Street Cleaner video game, it's actually fun. There's like a boss like every 2 minutes of play. It's like you're running around. There's a boss, but it's like not a hard boss. It's like, it's a cool boss. Like some guy's on a jetpack, and some guys, like a giant rat comes at you, and there's like a DJ that apparently wants to kill you or something. Like, I don't know why you would beat up the DJ, but there it is.
I know. Aren't they supposed to save your life?
DJs, yeah, that's what I heard. Last night.
But by the way, I gotta say a quick shout out to Ebola in the YouTube chat, Loon, who joined us in the IRC, and it turns out my dad was listening over in YouTube.
Nice, your dad?
Because he's a Nina fan.
Look at that.
So shout out to my dad.
Nice. I wish my wife would listen to my shows. She doesn't.
Hey, my cat listens.
My wife is so not a fan. She's always like, "Are you doing your synthwave thing again?" I'm like, "Yeah." This is my synthwave thing.
By the way, in other news, I think I can't remember if we mentioned this. I mentioned it in the chats, but Night Ride did launch a chill synth station. So if you head over to chillsynth.fm, if you want the YouTube stream, just type /YT, and you'll get 24/7 chill synthwave.
It's beautiful. It's got the nice graphics, and it's just nice and lush. There's no talking.
No
talking, no vocals. It is just 100%
can't
chill.
stand those people who just chat, talk, when there should be music.
They're the worst. Speaking of music, though, I think we definitely have some more great tunes coming up. And
yes.
This one right here, why don't we go ahead and just drop another banger on our listeners?
Ooh, will we? So, everybody knows, well, most people in Synthwave would know this artist. From Vienna, Ultraboss is known for his epic Synthwave featuring some shred. His latest album, Pronto, is out, and there's less shred, more synth. Here's a track called San Remo. I chose this because it's the same name as my buddy here in Toronto, who's part of the Artifactor radio crew.
Nice.
So this is Ultraboss with San Remo here on Night Ride FM.
Yeah, that was Ultra Boss with San Remo. Remo?
Yep.
Did I say it right?
Yep.
Very, very good. Yeah, that
Could be
was
Memo.
groovy, man. It didn't have that over-the-top guitar, but it had a nice groove to it. I like that.
Yeah. You know what? I think we've got so many other artists like throwing in crazy sax and crazy guitars. So I think Ultra Boss was like, all right, if everyone else is doing guitars, I'm not going to.
He's going to mix it up. That's how it is. Very good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dive headfirst into our album releases because we got a bunch of doozies coming up here.
Yes, we do. So this Friday, I can't wait for this. The Motion Epic and Mike Oakley, we mentioned it in our interview with Nina, are dropping a new single called Runaway. And Glitbiter's album Glass and Steel is dropping this Friday.
Nice.
And Laura Dre's new single, I Wanna Be Your Only One, is dropping on the Outland Records label. And Mike Oakley is also announcing something this Friday. Perhaps it's a new album.
What?
Yeah, I might know what it is, but I'm not allowed to say.
He's got singles out, so that makes sense.
You know what? He's going to be our guest in a couple of weeks.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Michael Oakley is going to be back on the show.
Indeed. He's always fun.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Next Tuesday, Dennis. Well, it's Von Kaiser week. First of all, their new album drops, Animals. And that same day, they're going to be on the State of Synth on Tuesday night, 9 p.m.
Yes, we are having
party with us.
Pizza party.
Yeah. Pizza party, and it's going to be Von Kaiser all night long.
We have a pizza sign-up form. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to drop it in the chat. If you guys want to be in on the Von Kaiser pizza party, we need you to fill out our form. Really, we just want to know what type of pizza you're bringing, because it's a pizza party. So we'll drop that in the chat.
Pizza party. No Hawaiian pizzas allowed.
Hey, I'm from New Jersey. Hawaiian pizzas are allowed.
Man, I think more and more people are liking Hawaiian pizza. It's like a zombie apocalypse. May 7th. We alluded to this earlier in the night. Primo's new single, Thunder, with a music video. That's dropping May 7th. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
She's had little sneak peeks all over the socials.
Video looks
doing
killer.
Crazy like flash dancing.
I know.
Yeah. So that's going to be awesome. May 21st, Megan McDuffie, the Siren of Synth, is dropping her new album, Inner Demons, which also happens to be her birthday. And May 26th, Baldocaster is dropping a new album called Visions. And right now you can get the Fury single, which is out right now. June 1st, Cat Temper with his Kitty Hate Machine. New album dropping.
I laugh every time.
And June 5th, System Glitch is dropping his new album, Beyond Stars, on the Aztec Records label. And Shikimo is dropping his album called Forerunners. Shiki. And June 21st, Micromatzines is dropping a new album. Don't know the name yet, but that should be awesome.
Very good. What did I just drop in the chat? I'm looking at the Google Media link, and it's all jacked up.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the State of Synth, Von Kaiser, May 4th pizza party sign-up sheet.
Is that another language? I'm not even sure what that even says. Castellos Formaglia Ernsten Analysarium.
Sure. Okay.
Are you seeing that?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It's I think it got translated to something. Google Formulaire. Kostenlos Umfragen erstellen und anal.
Google thinks I'm German or something. I don't even know.
There we go. Z's like the media link is German. So, jawohl.
All right. What else we got here?
Music. We need music.
We need music. Yes. Let's do some music.
Yep.
What do we got lined up here?
All right. So from a lovely little town called LA, the Bad Dreamers, also a Fixed Neon artist, has dropped his new album called Space and Time. And here's a little track from it called Saltwater, right here on Night Ride FM.
Just a shipwreck in your ocean, and I'm stranded in your shades of blue. But I don't know how I got here. I was trying to sail away from you. Say the wrong thing, make the wrong choice. Suddenly someone's hurt, and all the intention slips right through the cracks. Swallow our pride, give it some time, maybe we'll make it work. Oh, but some things can't be taken back. You're the only thing I see everywhere I turn. No sign of any land or shore. If I need you for survival, it's a deadly curse. Salt water, I can't drink you anymore. Do you feel the way that I do? Do I drown you in your quiet now? When the waves crash all around you, is it hard to find your lighthouse? Say the wrong thing, make the wrong choice. Suddenly someone's hurt, and all the intention slips right through the cracks. Swallow our pride, give it some time, maybe we'll make it work. Oh, but some things can't be taken back. You're the only thing I see everywhere I turn. No sign of any land or shore. If I need you for survival, it's a deadly curse. Salt water, I can't drink you anymore.
And that was the Bad Dreamers with Salt Water. That just has this nice little fade out, and it's just like really good late night driving music, man. I was just love it.
That's what we were saying. That's the perfect music you want to hear you can see in the background of a video where you're just driving down night, like a city at night.
Yes.
You see people on the sidewalk and street lights.
And the street lights are going by, and you're just you're in the zone, man. You're in the zone when you're driving down that road, that dark road. So kudos to David, man. He's such a talented producer. And go get that album if you didn't get a chance to pick it up. It is a winner. All right. I heard we have a couple birthdays in the house, so why don't we go ahead and drop some of those badass birthdays?
Yeah. So this past Monday, it was Mary from Bunny X. It was her birthday. So happy birthday to Mary.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and yesterday it was artist Aeronexus.
Nice.
It was his birthday. And today, artist Francie.
Oh, this guy. He's like one of my
Yes.
favorite artists.
Francie is awesome.
He's amazing.
Francie celebrated her birthday today.
Nice.
Tomorrow, one of my favorite artists, Blood Panic. Used to go by the
Nice.
name Crusader out of
Yes.
France. Does some really cool dark synth /, I guess, movie soundtrack synthwave. So yeah, happy birthday or joyeux anniversaire to Blood
Whoa.
Panic. And we've also got over in Austria, I think, Power Nerd, one of the Power Nerd duo.
One of the
MTO
nerds.
Power Nerd.
Yes.
Yeah, celebrating a birthday tomorrow. And then on the 30th, Rory from Die Scum Inc. Rory and Troy make up Die Scum Inc. out of Calgary. So he's celebrating a birthday, as well as BVSMV, the artist.
Oh.
He's celebrating a birthday. Dead Man Dancing is celebrating, and our friend Electronic Warbear celebrating a birthday.
Nice.
And then May 1st, artist Emilio Estevez
I
is
love it.
celebrating a birthday. Oh, I love his name.
Oh, God, yeah.
And
this guy.
May 2nd, I
He's
think
another
most people
one.
know this artist. Robots with Ray Guns is celebrating a birthday.
Yes, he invented
As-
synthwave.
Yes, he did. As well as 2600. And then, you know this guy, May
Yeah.
3rd, Strap Locked.
My buddy Strappy.
Yeah, Strappy celebrating birthday. And then May 4th, Anthony from Knight Rider 87. Hope he's still listening. He's celebrating a birthday next week, May 4th. And synthwave friend PajJ, who had that crazy, wicked Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
Now I think he's dabbling at producing.
Nice.
Yeah. So happy birthday to all of y'all.
Yeah, nice job for having birthdays and being born. We like having
Yeah.
you around, and you guys are cool dudes. That was my Andy impression.
Quick shout out to Adam Morgan, who joined the YouTube chat, as well as Cole Dixon, who's in the YouTube chat right now.
Thanks for tuning in. Let's play another song. What do you think?
I think so.
All right.
Let's get our listeners back.
Back on track.
All right. So another OG of the synthwave music scene, Swedish artist Mitch Murder has released his new chill synthwave album called Then Again. This is music to relax to. So this track, it's called Body Talk by Mitch Murder here on Night Ride FM.
And that was Body Talk by Mitch Murder.
Nice Andy voice.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I like doing different sounds with my voices. Like saying different words and stuff.
Yes, gotta practice.
I like saying different words. What is wrong with me?
The big words.
I like saying the big words, the small words. Let's do some, I don't know. What are we doing? Touring events?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, another shout out to Razor over in the IRC chat. He's recently discovered synthwave, so I hope he likes it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we got the show for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's do some touring and event news. Now, this is our top story. This is very refreshing to hear some of these new events popping up.
The vaccines are getting out there. Places are opening up.
4G, baby.
Some countries slower than others, but hey, looks like 2021 you might get to see your favorite DJs and artists live.
Yes.
So let's kick this off. May 15th, Synth Valley Stream Fest is going to be happening over on Starfarer Music's Twitch page.
Yeah, that's still a stream, but
yeah, it's still online.
That's
but cool. We don't know the artist lineup yet. But those things are always a damn blast. So there we go, May 15th. July 3rd, the San Junipero Retrowave Boat Party with the Nightwave crew.
Yes.
So Jackson, who already lives out on the West Coast, is going to be joined by DJ Valentine and Faith in the Glitch, and they're going to have a Retrowave boat party.
On a damn boat.
Those bastards have to do it on the West Coast.
They do.
So that's July 3rd. July 24th, we're going to have the, the Retrowave Deluxe show over in England. I think it's in London. I think it's still going on. That's going to be with Jordan F, DJP, Highway Superstar, New Arcades, Duet, and Lavenue. But of course, that all depends on whether the artists who are coming in from out of town have to do that 10 to 14 day quarantine.
Yep.
We'll see.
Yep.
October 9th, now I think we're getting to stuff that's going to be a little bit safer.
Yes.
October 9th, Outrun the Sun 2021. It's going to be in Derby, featuring Kallax, Wolf Club, New Arcades, Roxy Drive, and more. And once again, that's in Derby, England. And yeah, the news. The Midnight announced their North American tour for 2021. They do have a Euro tour as well, but November 6th to the 27th, go to themidnightofficial.com and find your city. Currently, the North American tour features mostly cities on the West Coast, including one in Canada, which is Vancouver, BC. But trust me, guys, I know the Midnight. Give it a couple of weeks, and little by little, they'll start announcing some shows on the East Coast. I know how they work. And if you want more concert information, just head over to news.nightride.fm and click on the concerts page.
Yes.
And you can find the list of concerts online and in person that we are tracking.
We're tracking them down. Jules has a really good handle on all that. In fact, you write that page, I guess,
yes,
right?
I do. Yeah. I'm always constant. Anytime I see an artist or some event posted, I jump over there and I enter it in so that those of us who are synth fans, I mean, this was useful. It was useful back in 2018, 2019 when we could actually enjoy this stuff
And
live,
go places,
right?
yeah.
But I hated when I got into synthwave and I found out, because I was just finding my way around, then I found out that I'd missed some big artists in Toronto the week before because I had no clue. So, yeah. Go over to that page, news.nightride.fm, hit the concerts page, and never miss a synthwave concert again.
There you go. All right, so let's dive into some more. We got a couple more tunes, and then that's it. Wrapping it up. What do you want to play here? Ooh, let's play this track right here by our good buddy, Mr. Lavenue.
Yeah. Oh, quick shout out to Tyler Durden, 3891, who joined us in the YouTube chat.
Nice.
So yes, UK artist Lavenue. Everybody knows this guy because his album art is incredible. I mean, I've got a poster frame, and I can't wait for this one. So he's got a new EP coming out, which is a follow-up to his Cherry Crush EP. He's dropped 2 singles from the upcoming EP, and this is the second one. This is Forever by Lavenue from the upcoming album Lemon Crush, here on Night Ride FM.
And once again, that was Lavenue with Forever. Yeah.
Yes.
I dig it.
That and the previous track he released called Kelly, they're just so sweet and smooth and
yeah, absolutely. And the names of the EPs, man, they just make me hungry for dessert.
Cherry Crush,
Oh my
Lemon
God,
Crush.
I love it. I just want to eat a whole bunch of sherbet.
Yeah. By the way, message out to Philippe from South Africa, he's sitting there crying because we're talking about all these possible shows coming back, live shows, but for South Africa, like many other places, doesn't get many. So I'm telling him, you got to reach out. There's a couple of artists in your neck of the woods.
There you
80s
go.
Kid and ZXB3R. Reach out to those artists and see if you can kind of kick them in the ass to maybe kick off their own little synthwave concerts or shows or festivals. That's usually what smaller artists do. They just band together.
That's it.
And yeah, find a club or a bar that'll have them. Have a lineup of like 4 or 5 artists. And little by little, hell, the Finns did that with Helsinki Synth City.
And you could play anywhere, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's synthwave, so.
I know. All you need is a keyboard.
Yeah.
And a laptop.
Plug it in and away you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. We're all about getting together. And speaking of getting together, a bunch of people, Jules, they got together and gave us some money.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
Patreon.com/NightRideFM. We have a couple tiers, a bunch of tiers actually. One of them is the State of Synth fan club. One of them is our backstage, our CS20, and we have some cool stuff. We give out some bonus ones, shows and whatnot. Actually, by the way, you can actually check out a never released, never aired show, an episode of the State of Synth with Vosto Vlad. He's actually a real person. Did you know that?
Yes, he makes music.
He makes music.
Music.
And yeah, so he's still hilarious. It was a really fun interview, and you can just go ahead and join it. I think really for any tier you can get in and you can listen to that cool show. We have tiers for $1, so I mean, come on, get on that. Anyway, we're gonna call some names here. These are our upper tier supporters. We have Morgan Seraph McLight, Dysterian, Sam Kearns, Howard Liebers. Why do I always say these names wrong? Parlor Magic, Thunder Porpoise, Rex Balls, and Hannah Beard, Lars, Eric, Bruce, Mike Shima, and Dark Ludus.
Woo.
You guys are great. Thank you so much for your support on the show. It really, keeps the lights on, literally. We have a lot of servers and a lot of streams lately.
Servers streaming you 24/7 synthwave and chill synth. And we've also got a website. We've got stuff streaming over to Twitch.
Yep.
And do we still stream to VK?
I believe we do, yes. And we have, we're all over Chill Synth now. You can listen to some chill music if you don't want to listen to 2 old men talking. And, have fun with that.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch a show.
I don't even know what that's from.
Ah, come on. It's the Muppets.
Oh, the Muppets, yes.
The 2 old guys.
Oh, that's us, yes.
That's us.
Oh, my God. All right, and real quick, we're going to do an extra quick shout out to, our podcasting brethren, because you guys are cool.
Yeah, so you know what? First of all, I just want to say a shout out to True Sunny. I missed him earlier, but True Sunny in the YouTube chat. Thanks for listening. And head over to patreon.com, NightRideFM. And also, if you want a State of Synth t-shirt or bottle opener.
We have bottle openers. Oh my God.
Yes.
We have bottle openers. This thing is so cool. It opens up all your bottles. Like,
it's magic.
A pop bottle, a beer bottle, and it's got a handy keychain. You can put it on your keys. You can put it on your jeans, your Stonewash jeans.
So cool, man. It's like crazy magic.
It's incredible. Stateofsynth.com. TheStateofsynth.com.
Yes. Yes.
And check it out.
All right, let's do some shout out to our fellow Synthwave podcast
Yes.
brethren, because you know what? We aren't the only show in town. We've been guests on a couple of these shows, so I figured it's time we throw out some love their way. So this Friday, April 30th, Ashley from Forged in Neon is dropping her first podcast. Most of you know her from the ForgedInNeon.com website. She's a rabid synth fan, supporter, and she has great features and interviews. So go to ForgedInNeon.com, check her out, and hopefully she'll be popping up onto Spotify this Friday. Also, a shout out to the Forever Synth Boys over in London, Joe and Rob. Catch their show Wednesdays at foreversynth.com. They broadcast on the DAB radio station Riverside Radio, amongst others. They're syndicated all over the place.
Yep.
And don't forget to tune into Beyond Synth. Andy's latest episode, number 280, features an interview with...
It's the greatest chat show there is.
There is, yeah. It features an interview with Glitbiter this week. So that's you can find him on BeyondSynth.com, and his shows usually are up on SoundCloud and I think Spotify. I can't remember if he's still on Spotify. Also, head over to StaticRealms.com and enjoy some great video podcasting. These episodes are they're featuring the hostess with the mostest, Electrish.
Yeah.
So if you like your synth waves with some visuals, she usually gets artists to submit some music videos or video performances. So that's like as close as you can get to MTV from the 80s.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's StaticRealms.com. Heartbeat Hero has a radio show called Heartbeat Hero Radio, and you can find it at twitch.tv/Heartbeat Hero with your host and producer, Heartbeat Hero. He's got guests, and he plays music, and he's just awesome. Our very own Karen Zoe Lee broadcasts twice a week. She's always featuring an excellent selection of music and interviews right here on nightride.fm. Retro Promenade over on twitch.tv/Retro Promenade with your host, Modern Night.
I love him. He's so great.
AKA Hoo-Ha.
It's
He's
just
one of the
random
Beyond
craziness.
Synth crew.
Indeed.
And the Synth and Brews podcast with your host, Starfarer. Because not only is he a producer and hosting these crazy Synth Valley streams, but he's also got this little podcast. He's featuring a chat with DJP, Dana Jean Phoenix, this Friday. So catch it at synthandbrews.com or twitch.tv/Starfarer Music. And there you go.
Yes, and that is our show. We want to thank you for listening. Many thanks to Nina for joining us on this wonderful show. And
thank you, Nina.
we've got one more. This one is actually from one of our Patreon supporters.
Yes.
Not that we play it because he's a Patreon supporter, because he's a dope
he's
ass
he's
producer.
exactly. He's a full-on producer, makes great music.
Yeah.
And I kind of like Cat Temper. He's got these crazy, funny album names and tracks.
With a name like Thunder Porpoise. I mean, it's
I
sort
know.
of a lean in.
So yeah, we're gonna play you guys out with a new single from North Carolina artist Thunder Porpoise. This is from the upcoming album Habeas Porpoise, and and the track is called Hard Night by Thunder Porpoise. From everyone here at Night Ride FM and Dennis and I, have a great night, everyone.
Good night. Bye
Good
bye.
night.
See you next time.
Ciao, ciao.
And real quick, shout out to Kit. We love you, Kit.
Good night, Kit.